I wanted to share with you everything I own that's from Becca. I'm going through that because I want to remember as I start to see the products come on sale. That's another thing. I'm sorry to see you go, but are you having a sale soon? I want to know. And I'm going to keep that in my shopping notes, so I want to look out for it. And then you let me know too what you have and what you want to replenish as well. I don't have any makeup on because I'm going to actually demo one product. I want you to see it for yourself. I've been using it for a full month. I roasted the heck out of it, and I want to tell you my review, a little mini review at the same time. Okay, first product that I have from them is the Shimmering Skin Perfecting Liquid. The shade I have is in Topaz. That's what it looks like. So I use Topaz as a liquid highlighter, but most of the time I just squirt a little bit into my foundation, rotate through all my liquid highlighters and stuff, and just the dew, the radiance, all that is me, comes shining through, but it's in a very natural way. Next is Becca's Backlight Priming Filter. This is just in the universal shade here. This is something that we can pick up still in the stores, so this is on my shopping list to repurchase. Backups after backup. The way I use this all the time before this year started was just put it on like as a liquid highlighter, because it would just produce this beautiful, angelic, lit with it from within glow. It was just the perfect bridal look on the cheeks. It was just beautiful, but it would still look like you have on a highlighter, a very soft highlighter. So that's how I used it. Then when this year came, I said, you know what? I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to start using it again as just a primer. And even though it's a little bit too much, I just felt like being too much in 2021. So I started to now add it into my foundations or put it on first as a primer, and I actually enjoy it. Next product is a loose powder, which I'm still working from. This is a deluxe sample of the Hydra-Mist Set and Refresh powder. This is only one shade, so it's just very transparent. I keep the safety seal on it because it has the mesh top and it gets a little bit messy too. This is a powder that's very soft. I remember when it was marketed that it was marketed as a powder. It's very transparent, so you're not going to see it on my skin, but something where you would put it on and it would feel like water is on your skin. It just sinks into the skin, but it's not settling in any cracks and crevices, and it just looks very natural and soft on the skin. Next product I will demo on camera. This is the No Pigment Virtual Foundation. This is something that when I first saw this come out, I was like, really? A foundation with no color? That was the whole marketing aspect of it. Now this was half off during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty sale. So even though I had, I filmed my video, I said I wasn't gonna, entertain that. I'm like, this foolishness. I had an idea after that. I said, you know what? Let me give it a try. Just to see. Because like I said, I've been just paying it dust for all this time. So I picked it up. And it has this, well, first the packaging. I mean, the packaging is beautiful. The whole Becca Zero here. You can see the name on the bottle. And it's going to look really nice, like if you leave it on top of your desk. And it comes with that scooper right there, the little spatula. This is what it looks like. It looks like the Smashbox priming filter. Not priming filter, Smashbox Photo Finish primer. That's what it reminds me of. So, not thinking anything of it, I usually just kind of take my little spatula here and I scoop out just a little bit. Now, the way I apply it is, I just kind of warm it up here on my hands, and I always start with the center and then I work my way out. I don't recall in the marketing if this says that it has a cooling sensation, but it has a cooling sensation on the skin. It feels like, like water. And I put it on, and just the entire time, I'm just thinking how this is just a product that is prepping my skin. It feels like a primer to me, and it's giving me that same appearance as if I was using, primer before I put on my base product. Let me look at my notes here. Goes on cool, but did 0 blur on my skin. Works exactly like a primer. It is a non-pore clogging, no silicone ingredients, cruelty-free, and vegan. So it's a clean primer. If you don't wear any makeup, you're not, into that, you just want to put something on your skin, put on a mask and go, that's good for that. But we have a choice of a ton of primers at all different price points to be able to do that. Then I wrote that my shine was still there, slightly down some, but not a true matte look. It's more natural. That was in the marketing, that you would have a less shine, and it would be that matte appearance on the skin. Not a strong matte. I think with Becca it would be more of that natural type matte skin. But the whole aspect of this being a blurring foundation, no color foundation, putting that word foundation in the title threw everybody off, because I don't care what you're trying to do as a brand marketing, if you slap the word foundation on there, we're going to think of it as a pigment based product and judge it based on that. Also, the marketing claims of, oh, you're putting on a mask and you're wearing a mask all day and this is your foundation and it's not getting on your mask. Stop it. Stop. It's a clear product. There's no pigment. It's a primer. Stop just trying to sell it to us like that. This is a primer. I don't care what the brand says. This is a primer. In no way, shape, or form. It's any type of a foundation. It's just something that is going to nicely, smooth out your skin like any primer would, like a good skin prep would. And then you can go about your business. So that's all. If you have perfect skin and you put this on, I guess maybe to you it would be foundation, because your skin looks good with or without anything on it. But putting that word foundation to it, people that don't have the best skin, problematic skin, this wasn't going to give them any type of coverage. This was not going to do anything. It's just something to prime the skin. That's my little mini review. I will keep it because it's a clean product and I will use it up. But when these start going on sale, it's not, I'm not touching any of that. I'm done. Next is the Ultimate Coverage Longwear Concealer. This is all dried up, dried out. I won't put this on my face. I fished this out of my declutter bag that I'm going to be filming. I have my foundations and all that stuff. Cleaning house, clean it out. And so I just pulled this out to show I had it, but I can't recall the experience with it. Next product, when I find it, I've been still looking for it, I will buy it up and keep it, because I have to have this until I say my last breath on earth. This is Becca's Be a Light palette in medium to deep. It's their face palette. This product I use every time I do my makeup. Every single time. I leave it right here. And I never really talk about it. I think it was been in a couple favorite videos, but other than that, I don't talk about it. I don't even put it in my makeup worn section in the info box, because I use it really fast and quick, and it just, to me, I can see the difference it makes. And it's just, I can't be without it. This powder is a smoothing powder. Oh, it feels so good. This is a radiant powder. This is a bronzer / contour powder. And then this is a blush. I use it as finishing powders. I use them as powders to actually blend products. It doesn't matter what it is. I just go in as that extra step really quick and it makes a difference. Now this one here, I have another review video on it, the Khloe and Malika palette. This is the Made with Love. This is the Blush and Glow palette too. It's their bronze blush and glow, excuse me. I noticed that this shade here, the bronzer shade, is very similar to the one that's in there. The Be a Light one is a little bit darker. So I just will, if I have this open to use, then I will use that as well. And then I have their blushes and the highlighters too. So I figure at least I have this kind of as the backup. But it's their formula. It's just soft and just beautiful on the skin. That is just what I'm going to miss from the brand. It's my aesthetic. These Becca products, I've actually depotted them from their case. It's very easy. There's a little pinhole in the back of the case and you just push it out and the pans come out. So this is the bronzer that I use in, I think it's Maui Nights, the red base bronzer. And then this is the two highlighters here. The only two that I have from Becca. This is Champagne Pop, or everybody knows Champagne Pop, needs no introduction. And then this is, I think, chocolate geode. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And this is the pressed shimmering skin perfector in opal. So this is just the cream version of it. And the next item is a blush palette I have. It's Blushed with Light Blush Trio. This is Snapdragon, Wisteria, and that's Songbird. Songbird was the very first blush from Becca that I bought. I do have Songbird in a single pan here. Just again, depotted it. There's my wear and tear. Oh, it's just a gorgeous blush. Next up is an eyeshadow palette. This is the Volcano Goddess palette. And at first I wasn't even interested. And then the more I looked at it, the more I just said, I really just like the shimmers that are in here. So I wanted to focus on those. So I do use the mattes to just start building up in the crease. They're very light, which is fine because right when I go to this shade, then I pull in my other tones and it starts deepening up to get some depth. This is something from the past too. Remember this? This is the Jaclyn Hill Glow palette as well. So I definitely have that. What is that called? The Champagne Collection Face Palette. Champagne Pop in here, which I kind of forgot was in here. And then you have Prosecco Pop. And then you have a couple blushes. And the mineral blush, and then you have the luminous type of blushes. That was limited edition. I've never seen that in the discount stores, so that's not going to be something, you know, you're going to see unless you try to get it on eBay or someplace and they charge you an arm and a leg. And this is their Hydra-Light Lip Balm. This is in the color Surge. So this was just something that came for the top tier of an Ulta member. So it is more of a sheer type of a shiny lip gloss. It has that almost like Skittles fruity type scent to it. So it's nice. I don't reach for it too much, to be honest, because it's with my other lipsticks. I need to leave it out on the desk. But speaking of lipsticks, which is what I will close this video out with, I do have 4 of their... Is it Love Me lipsticks? Let me see if I can read it. No, Ultimate Lipstick Love. That's the official title. Rosewood, and then the Hot Tamale, which is the orange red tone. Then I have the other 2, which I believe are the nudes. So I have Brave, which says C. Oh no, Brave is another red. A deeper red. Me and my reds. And then I have one nude. It says N, so neutral, Cupid's Kiss. There's that, and then the nude tone right there. The formula is creamy. It has that soft cushion feel to it. I do like their lipsticks. Let me know in the comments, what are your favorite Becca products? What do you have that I have not talked about? So I can kind of get a little peek at it. Do some research. I've heard the under eye brightener. That's the one I keep hearing from everybody. So whatever that is, everyone seems to be going crazy over that. Thank you everyone for stopping by and letting me share my Becca items with you. I hope you all have a wonderful day or evening. Please take care of yourself and look out for one another. And I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye.